so we arrive at Holy Saturday. It's a peculiar time. It's caught in between the emotiveness of Good Friday and the joy of the resurrection that's coming tomorrow. In many ways, it's an empty space. I wonder if you're like me, whether you've got one of those drawers in your house where everything goes, or maybe your garage or your loft space, or there's a cupboard somewhere that is just filled. These are empty spaces, and it's in our human nature, I think, at times, to quickly fill those empty spaces. I know that whenever we move house, there are boxes and boxes of stuff that we know we don't need, yet we've just stored and kept onto. Today's an empty space. And I think sometimes when it comes to faith, when it comes to spirituality, it's really important not to fill empty spaces. For Jesus' followers, his disciples and his friends, this would have been a day of mourning. It would have been their Sabbath. We don't really know what they did on this day, but I'm sure they probably didn't have much energy to do anything. There's an ancient Jewish tradition that when somebody is grieving, rather than going round and talking to them, they go and they sit in silence. They don't fill that empty space. You know when you're comfortable in a relationship with someone, when you have those silences that you know you don't have to fill. It's the same in faith. When we come to God, sometimes it's easy to fill that silence, that empty space with words or thoughts or prayers or songs or whatever it may be. But there are times and moments, I think, when God says, come and sit and be. Let us not fill this empty space. So as we continue, as we know what's coming just around the corner and the joy that is about to arrive, take some time today to sit and be in an empty space, either with those that you love or with God himself.